Cyrille Diabate from France, a strong and experienced fighter, and the current French champion in mixed martial arts. Looking very sure of himself, very confident, making his way to the ring. He's been here before, this Frenchman, and he's won before. Tall, with a man with a Muay Thai background, Cyrille Diabate. There's many, like many other French fighters, they've made the transition to mixed martial arts without any problems at all.
3 verloren partijen, 2 onbesliste en met 18 overwinningen waren er 12 door middel van knock-out. Hij is professional fighter, bekend om zijn karakter, bekend om zijn agressieve acties in de ring. Dave Vader.
This is the young, up-and-coming, strong fighter from Luke's gym, Dave Vader. Pupil of Peter van Os, former Dutch champion Muay Thai, who is the head coach in Luke's gym, taking care of the Muay Thai and mixed martial arts fighters there. Moving chained to the ring, ready to be unchained. And hopefully for him this will be victorious unchaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave Vader.
2 heavyweights.
De scheidsrechter deze partij, Marcel Homeijer.
And it will be interesting to see how Dave Vader will fight against this experienced French fighter. A Frenchman who has had many Muay Thai fights before he crossed over to the mixed martial arts.
Deze partij is aangeboden door de thuiskweker. Dat is al de mixed fights. 1 ronde van 10 minuten. Er zijn op de grond geen escapes, geen ground-downs. Staande gevecht kent geen achtellen. Het is verliezen of winnen.
1 round of 10 minutes.
Geen limieten. De scheidsrechter.
And no rope escapes in this fight.
Tijdens de 3-puntspositie.
For Dave Vader, another chance for himself to prove himself in front of a huge audience here in Rotterdam. And here Cyrille Diabate.
En als beide vechters op de grond liggen, dus in grondgevechtpositie verkeren, dan zijn stoot- en traptechnieken zowel naar
being explained the rules here in Holland to him. Promoter Appie Echtelt there, always keeping a keen eye on the proceedings. Well, here we go. Wearing the red gloves, that is Dave Vader from Holland. Opposed him with the blue gloves, Cyrille Diabate from France. Now we've seen this Diabate fight here before. Very fast, clever. Also, even if you wouldn't expect so, on the ground, grappling, strong. Keeping a close guard. Catching the right leg of Dave Vader, who furiously tries now to open up there and start punching. Diabate knows he has to stay close to the upper body of Dave Vader. Because don't forget, even though you're on your back from there, it's very easy, if you know how, to make a counter-attack. Either by a triangle choke, like this for example. There he goes, going for the triangle choke, and almost succeeding there. Now he has him, now he can go and move on. No. Good technique there by the French fighter, Cyrille Diabate. And now it's up to Dave Vader from Holland, who is now on his back, to make sure that nothing serious happens there. Side mount by Diabate. He will now try to move his legs over and succeeds now and starts punching. But Vader is clever, moving away from the center of the ring to the outside and sticks his head outside the ring rope, so no damage can be done. Marcel Hohmeier, the referee, checks the knee brace and the fight continues. Once again, Dave Vader, the Dutch fighter, wearing the red gloves, Cyrille Diabate the blue gloves. Diabate has the reach, tall, rangy, good knee there, strong punch. And immediately Diabate goes into the mount. Now he's in trouble there. Of course, you see what's happening. Vader tries to keep him there, close to the ring ropes. Diabate tries to move him away. As long as he can keep his arms there and keep his body not too far away from Diabate, the damage can be minimal, but he must try to stay where he is. Under those ropes, that's very clever by Dave Vader. Well, it's clear Diabate is a tough opponent, and Vader will know that he's in a fight. Into the guard, but in this position also the Frenchman can do a lot. Keeping the pressure on the neck of Vader, not allowing him much distance between him and the body of the underlying Diabate. There he goes for the triangle choke. Can he do that? No. He tries. As you can see, Diabate is quite flexible, moving his long, tall legs around the head of Dave Vader. There he goes. There he goes. He taps out. That's the arm bar. Very cleverly done by Cyrille Diabate, looking for the triangle choke. And of course, Dave Vader saw that too. He turned around and then he went over to another technique, the arm bar, and it was done very, very well indeed. What a technique. Minimum of effort and the maximum of results. Cyrille Diabate wins this fight by tapping out of his opponent, Dave Vader. Winner from France, Cyrille Diabate. Once again, we can see it. He goes for the triangle choke now. That's what he tries to avoid, Dave Vader. So he turns around. He makes his body turn. Moves away from the legs. And when he does that, his hands become in a position where he cannot move anymore, and then he overstretches the elbow joints. And there's no alternative then for Dave Vader to tap out. Well done indeed by this man, Cyrille Diabate. A name you should bear in mind.
3 minuten 43 seconden, door middel van ademklem, Cyrille Diabate. Ook graag het applaus voor de man die er kijkt voor.
Well, undoubtedly we will see this man again, but of course Dave Vader is disappointed. But then again, it's a learning process for him. He's young enough to have many good fights ahead of him. And undoubtedly he will. But this night, this man from France, Cyrille Diabate, was too strong, too technical for him. As we can see once again in the slow motion here.
En dan gaan we hier verder in wederom naar een nieuwe
Cyrille Diabate.
Hier het wereldtitelgevecht tot 95 kilogram. De wereldtitel van IMA is vakant. En de partij wordt mede mogelijk gemaakt door Futurola.
Was it very difficult?
No. I saw he had his stand-up wasn't as good as mine, so I was in danger standing up. And when he took me to the ground, I thought I could submit him, so I tried.
Have you trained for this move, especially for this move?
No, I've been training in submission for 2 or 3 years now, and I'm quite comfortable on my back.
Because before you were doing Muay Thai.
Yes, I'm a world champion in Muay Thai with WKA.
You haven't been punching and kicking very much, have you?
Sorry?
You have not been kicking and punching very much.
No, this time I wanted to get on the floor to show what I could do on the floor.
Very good.
Thank you.